Okay, I just made it in. It's a little chilly in here. I wasn't expecting that because we've had some warm days, but it got cold last night, so it was like 61. So I cranked up the heat. I'm gonna be taking down all the Valentine's Day stuff, which is kind of sad. I will say I'm getting a little nervous. We've come and checked on it twice since it's been back warm. So we had a really bad like snow come through, and we had snow on the ground for a good week, if not longer. And it was a lot of it. And ever since then, every time I come in, there's a smell. And I don't know if it's like a mildew smell or what. We've been seeing like if the warm air is gonna dry it up, or, you know, like airing it out. Like we left the windows open several days, like with good airflow. I'm not really sure. So we're just gonna have to wait it out, let it get warm, and then figure out who to hire to come in and check, like, and what are they gonna check. So if you have any suggestions, definitely let me know your thoughts on that. It is like a bridge I'm not ready to cross, but we might be crossing it, but we're here. Until then, I'm gonna go and get, like I said, Valentine's Day picked up. It was so fun and so cute. But it's time to calm down. So let's get it taken down. Here is where we are. Just in case you guys are wondering, the like cake platter with the cake on it, I took over to our house so we could use it for Valentine's Day and the runner. And then I took the flowers with me that day and we got snowed in. It was perfect. We had like a fun pop of color, but that's why it's not here. I should have brought it with me. So I could have packed it in the bin, but I'll bring it back next time. I'm gonna be coming back later anyways. I still have the tag on that mat, I just noticed, but we're gonna get all of this taken down. I mean, all of it. So living room, and then we'll just kind of go room by room. It shouldn't take too long though. I'm just realizing I only have like one red tub and I don't think everything's gonna fit in it, but we're just gonna get started. I'll create a pile and then I can grab another tub later if needed. I totally forgot my step ladder. I think I pulled one from my house last time. I'm gonna look around. If not, I'm just gonna be careful and use the bar stools because I wanna pull these down, but they're with tacks, so I don't want it to like fall and I step on them or anything. So we're gonna get those down. Putting them up was super easy. Getting them down was harder. First off, I didn't have like a normal step ladder, so I kept thinking I was gonna fall the whole time. And then I did like a flat push pin, which looked really good because you couldn't see it, but trying to get it down, I couldn't like grasp it. Like my nail hurts from like trying to pick at it, but it's down. I don't know if I'll do it next year, but it was really cute for this year. Now we're on to the bathroom. So we put all of the heart tails up, but the one hanging there, I had mentioned when I was decorating the barn, a single guy may have to stay here because of the snowstorm. He didn't end up coming, but I didn't want him to be like stuck with heart towels if I couldn't get over here to prep. Like we just didn't know how bad it was gonna be, so I had switched them out. So I have to remember to get those out of the cabinet, but let's pull this down now. So I'm thinking I just need one more bin, and that would hold the mat, the wreath, and that last pillow. So that's not bad at all. This over here all went with my Christmas stuff I was using. So it just needs to go out into a Christmas tub. And I have those, but it's in that scary closet, and you better believe I'm not going in there, especially with Chase not here. Not gonna happen. So I'll have him come back with me later, and so we can put that away, and I'll have him put that tub in there. And then I'm hoping at home I already have an extra one for the other items. But down here real quickly, I'm gonna come back and do a speed clean later, like after lunch, but I do want to get this bedding washed. It's just been in here since we bought the place, so I feel like it's time for a refresh. Plus, that red throw is in here for Christmas and Valentine's Day, and if I get close, you can kind of start to see it was shedding. So I just want to rip this off. Like I said, no one has stayed here yet. I don't know who the lucky person's gonna be, but I'm gonna rip all that off, go home and clean it, and then I'll come back later, put it on, and then do a speed clean of this entire barn. Now it is time to make lunch, and that's where Factor comes in. You guys know I talk about these all the time. We've been eating them for years because it just makes life so easy. Factor delivers fresh, never frozen, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals straight to your doorstep, and they're ready in just about 2 minutes. They're designed to support your wellness journey, and Factor also helps eliminate stress around cooking, which is huge for me, the planning, the cleanup, and it helps you stay focused on your goals. Their meals are protein-packed for performance, so most of their meals deliver 30 grams plus of complete protein, up to 53 grams to support muscle repair and recovery. So for us, it saves us so much time. It saves us a ton of money. Having food delivered out here daily can be super expensive, and we're guilty of doing it. So it helps us hit our protein goals. It helps us hit our budget goals. It helps with just convenience of, I don't like cooking, but I want us to have healthy meals. I also love that we can just choose our own meals. You can head to factor75.com or click on the link down below to use the code VACUUMFB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code VACUUMFB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. I don't know if anybody else gets updates like this, but I love that my watch tells me when the washer's done, so we can go switch our load now. These are the items I'm gonna try not to forget when we go back to the barn. This is the cute little cake. I love this guy. I had so many comments about it. It was $15 from Ross. And then these hand towels were my favorite. These are the ones we brought back to our house. Sorry, my dryer's on if it's loud. And we used them, so I've got them washed up so those can go in the Valentine's Day bin as well. I'm about to head back to the barn to get some cleaning done over there, and I decided I am gonna switch out the vacuums. Ours is just older, but it'll be good for over there. So I'm gonna have Chase take all of this down, and then I'll bring the vacuum back when I come. I don't think the base is gonna fit in here with my vacuum mop, so I'm gonna put that out in the garage. Like, there's an easy spot for me to get to it just because I don't use this daily, but I pretty much use the vacuum daily, so we're gonna do a flip-flop. Call it a small little itch to switch. This definitely needed a cleaning out anyway, so I'm glad I was able to do that. Down here was pretty dirty and it was just dusty. So now when I come back, I'll bring the other vacuum so we can get it set up in here. Are back. I'm gonna get to cleaning, so I'm gonna switch out the vacuums real fast. Chase is waiting for the sheets to dry. They were pretty much close to getting done, but I wanted to get to work out of here and get things finished because we do have evening plans. So let's get to work. have this room wiped down. I'm waiting for the bedding. Once I put the bedding on, I'll vacuum the floors, but there's really no point until then. But at least I know it's dusted, there's no bugs, nothing like that. So I'm ready to get the bedding and then we'll finish up. The office is another super, super easy space. So let's tackle this one and get it knocked off the list. it's clean and it's done. Honestly, this is another super easy space, so we're gonna tackle this one too. It is so much prettier in here when it's nice and clean and spotless. I feel like it's been a while. I feel like there wasn't much of a break between like Christmas and Valentine's Day, especially since we don't like live here full time. We just don't see it like this a lot, and it just looks so good. I do love this sofa or sectional, but man, to get it to look halfway pretty like it is now, it's just a lot of work. Like I don't think I could ever have this in my living room. If you like things very structured and clean looking, do not put this in your living room. Like at your main house, it works here. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. It's a beautiful sofa. It's so comfortable. Thinking about doing an itch to switch with it, so stay tuned this year. I've got my wheels of turning. But it is beautiful. It's very comfortable, but if you like things clean and organized, it's not the one for you in a living room, but man, it's a good one. But now let's go back down to the bathroom and get this area done. And then all I have left is the kitchen, which is a disaster, and the bedding and floors in the bedroom. Chase is coming to help me out, which is really good timing because I'm about to start the kitchen and like that needs to go out, that needs to be packed up and headed out. So once we clear all that, I can clean this. He's gonna hang the vacuum in that little closet in the bathroom. Like he's gonna hang it up on the wall so I can charge it. So we're making progress. What's nice about cleaning a small space is that it does not take long at all. So it's super rewarding just to come over here and get some cleaning done. This whole bathroom's done. I didn't clean the shower because no one's taken a shower yet. I mean, I probably will next time. No one's really using any of this. I'm just mainly trying to get like dust and germs and I don't know. I just feel like it needs to be clean, right? Like I said, I'll probably do the shower next time. I'm a little tired this time and we're kind of getting crunched for time, but we're close. We're getting there. he's gonna go out to the scary closet and look for a Christmas tub or a couple that we can, turn the light on, that we can put the rest of that Christmas stuff in. It just kind of worked for both since it was red. Is there room? I can get some stuff in there.
Yeah.
Is that the only one we have?
I think that's the only tub.
Oh.
Yeah. Rest are bags.
Wow. Okay.
We'll try.
We'll see what we can do.
Unless there's something we can move into one of his Christmas bags, but I doubt we want to do that.
Yeah, I wonder if like...
I think this one just has garland in it, maybe?
So maybe, yeah, see if those pillows will fit in there.
Oh, there are pillows in here already.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
that's
then,
perfect.
okay.
Yeah.
So can like this and that stuff go in there?
Uh-huh.
So Chase opened up one of the Christmas bags and I had used it for, we're getting shut out here, for pillows. So that's gonna be perfect. We can get that and hopefully these items. I did not remember doing that, but that'll work. So I could totally put the Christmas covers back on those pillows, but I'm too tired. I'll regret it. Next year when I pull out Christmas, I'm gonna be like, dang you, Ashley. You should have put the covers on, but it's not gonna happen today. Now, well, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're good to go. We're hanging the vacuum charger here. So this is essentially my cleaning closet here in the bathroom. So it's nice because there is an outlet. I also have like my, what are those called? Like the vacuum mop.
Yeah,
like a vacuum. Washer. The floor washer. So I have that, which I kind of want to take that home next too. But it's like all my good stuff's over here, which it's been nice, but it's time to flip it out. So now this can plug in and then I can always have my Dyson because I have to have stuff here to clean with. So I think this will be a good little switch. That is perfect there. And then I just have that bin right down there below of all of its like extra brushes and accessories, but that's our little setup now. Now let's work on this kitchen and it needs it just because I come in here and throw everything on this. It's basically like my kitchen island. Like no one obviously eats here. So it's just nice to have it to throw things on. So we'll wipe all of this down, get the floors clean, and then we're gonna finish up with the bedding down there because I'm dragging my feet on it because that's the worst part. It is looking so much better. It's amazing just like what a little bit of effort does. I am gonna go do the bedding now. I said it was gonna be the last thing, but I want the floors to be the last thing so I'm not walking on them a lot. So we're gonna go do that and then vacuum the floors in that room and then mop out here and we will be good to go. Now moving on to the floors. I don't know if you can actually see where you walk in. There's just muddy pulls everywhere. One good thing about this tile, it's like not what I would have chosen, but man, does it hide dirt. And I guess that's what you need in a barn, especially when you're living in it. So I'm gonna go and get that all mopped up. I went to shut it down and realized I hadn't showed you the after. I'm not gonna lie, that is the best floor washer. Like, it does so well over here. So I kind of showed you guys inside here. This is all cleaned, wiped down, fluffed. Carpet looks great. And then here in the kitchen, everything's been wiped down. The floors are mopped. I know on camera it's so hard to tell, but they were so muddy from mainly George, but both of the boys and us walking in. I'm sure you saw me take the bench from here. I love the look of it, but it does kind of block this closet, and I like it better in the bedroom. I'll tell you why when I get back there. So I foresee an itch to switch in here, just in case you're wondering, so stay tuned for that sometime this year. Bathroom's all nice and clean. And then bedroom. So I like to use the bench here because it blocks the end of the bed. And I don't know, it's just like a messy look. For some reason, I don't love that. Do I need decor pillows? Yes. But we've had so many seasonal pillows like Christmas and Valentine's Day. I haven't needed them yet. So now I'll start looking for those. But I also just kind of like it simple too. If someone has to stay, they don't have to worry about like taking decor pillows and finding a spot for them. So I don't know, I might just leave it. It's still a cozy, simple vibe back here, but the space does look amazing.